Reds Cozy Games back with another video. Today we are on FIFA again, and we are back with more drafts and more packs. Oh, it looks like we have some squad puddles packs. We didn't, I think we played 2 games, but hey, more packs the more better, right? So, actually, should I show you the team I played with? I played with this team here. These are all untradables, and actually most of them we have packed to join these videos. It's a fun team to play with. Ronaldo is as ridiculous as he always is, so yeah, let's get into the packs. We have got a few, 12 packs, so that's pretty decent. I believe we have a draft token pack for retiring in the first game of the online draft. I forgot that you got other stuff inside the draft token. Get rid of all that and claim the draft token. Draft token packs are always welcome. For the online ones. Okay, let's get started with the packs. The gold packs. As always, we don't expect anything in these. We'll put the players up there and the position changes. I'm not sure if Deadeye sells. Maybe I need to check which ones do and which ones don't sell. What's the next worst player pack? Probably a 2-player pack, right? No flares or anything, so yeah. I'm pretty sure we don't have any tradable players in the club right now, so I'll just quick sell him. So today is the final of the Ladies European Championship. Have people been watching that? I've been loving it. Interesting. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Germany 3. Well, it's fodder, right? So yeah, I've really been enjoying the Ladies European Championship, and today it's England versus Germany in the final. We call Germany, when it comes to football, the old enemy, because, you know, for so many years they've been our kryptonite, and but in recent times we have been getting our own way, so fingers crossed we can come out of that game as European champions. The girls really deserve it, but you know, the Germans, they've been so good in this tournament, they're going to be a really tough nut to crack. Is that Bakayoko? How good was he a few years ago? I think he was an 82 rated, maybe 2 years ago, and at the start of the game he was worth so much money because he was just absolutely fantastic for a player at the start of the game. There were really not many better. There were really not many better midfielders. Whoops. I have my right trigger, my R2 button on my controller. It's so sensitive. I can't seem to stop bringing up the friends list there when I'm trying to write messages. When I'm trying to write messages on the PlayStation, it's a nightmare because I get halfway through the message and I send it by accident, so one message invariably turns into 4 or 5 Okay, so what's next? Premium gold pack, I think. So we're not getting too much luck in these packs so far, but that's really okay. We have had so much pack luck recently that I really don't think we can complain too much. So let's do this Jumbo Gold 26 pack. Again, not a very good pack, but that's fine. And again, I hit the R2 button by accident there. Okay, so finally we have a Jumbo Premium Gold 26 pack, which will be next, and then we have our two big packs in a Jumbo Rare Players pack and 85 Rare plus 10 players. So this, we have flares. So this is a board, it's Spinazzola. That will help with SBCs for the next video. I wanted to do an 86 plus player pick because of course that was what we packed the team of the season Ronaldo with a couple of episodes ago. If you haven't seen that, please do look back on our FIFA videos to see the reaction. So I wanted to do that, but unfortunately I was just one or two players short. The 86 player pick, it does require quite high chemistry, so sorry, I just had to clear my throat, and I obviously don't want to do that on mic. So which one should we pick first? I guess we just go with the Jumbo Rare Players pack. Let's see what this brings. It's Jimenez. I think that's actually not very good. I think that's not very good at all. Yes, that was incredibly disappointing. For this time of year, you know, you expect pretty big things, and we do already have a Schultz, unfortunately, so we're going to have to quick sell him. I don't really have time to go and do an SBC whilst we record, so okay, final pack, and then we'll get into our two drafts. So we have, is that Cruz? Yeah. Now that is much better. These 85 player packs are really pretty good. This Kessie, I think that I've packed this Kessie 4 times now, and I think 3 of them were in videos, and the same with the Joe Gomez. I think we've packed him 2 or 3 times. But these we will be able to put into SBCs later, so we really don't mind that so much. Cruz looks like a fabulous card. We'll look forward to using that. Lacroix, Simeone, Rodrigo, João Pedro, Thiago Jello, Lloris, Vardy, Kessie, and Gomez. Not a bad pack. I really like those 85 rated packs. Okay. Let's claim these objectives, just in case there's like a crazy pack or something. Okay. Now that is a crazy looking ball, but it seems to have a glitched name on the card. It is quite. It even gets a walkout. it's nuts to me that after all these years, for some reason, there still happens to be glitches like that. Oh gosh, I think we have to open this, don't? Oh no, it's fine. I thought it was the 85 5, but you get that for completing the entire thing, so it's fine. Okay, let's go into our drafts. Let's start with the single player draft. Of course, we have a draft token, so we will use it. Okay, what do we want to pick? So, 4-3-3 attack is one of my favourite formations to pick. And the 4-2-3-1 wide is pretty fun too. Let's do the 4-3-3 attack. Give us a nice captain, something interesting. Joe Cole, Premier League Joe Cole. I think that's the most interesting card that we can pick. Unfortunately, we have built around Joe Cole twice before. But we'll see if we can find something more interesting to add in there. We could go with Kingsley Coman. I think that's what we'll do. Sorry, I need to clear my throat again. There we go. Let's, okay, so none of these really help. We'll just take Neto because I expect that we will be replacing him. And at Cam we have, I guess we're going with Muller. Oscar would be lovely. I've used this card and it's a lot of fun. But of course we've got absolutely no chance of getting Coman on Cam if we pick Oscar there, so it's going to be Muller. He's not the greatest card in the world. Royce would be better, but for the sake of Ken, we'll go with Muller. Okay, now the next centre midfield pick, Bellingham, is perfect. Perfect. And over here, now, this is interesting. I would like to take Ericsson. Goretzka, obviously, is a fairly easy pick. Ericsson. We could play Bellingham on the left and put Ericsson on the right. We would definitely be making trouble for ourselves. The Goretzka card does look like a pretty nice card too. Let's be honest, we're not going to get Ericsson on anything other than probably 7 Ken if we pick him, so let's go with Goretzka this time. Trent, give us Trent. No Trent. Okay, we'll take Mbappe for now. Let's move on to our reserves. Di Natale, not helpful whatsoever. Now what we really want to finish this is a Bundesliga left winger, and then we can possibly try to push into something else. Of course we could just go with a French left winger. A French left winger would work too. We'll take Di Natale for the rating. Wow, Sergio Ramos. If we manage to get him early in one of the drafts in the future, we will try to build around this card. I would like to try it out. Again, none of these really help. I guess Rice would be a good safety pick, just in case we need him. Adams really doesn't improve anything, so let's go with Rice just in case. Worst case scenario, we can put him there, and we know that we guaranteed a strong link. Maybe then we could play Bellingham in place of Goretzka. Okay, let me take a quick drink. I'm sorry, I did not mean to bash the mic. Okay, next. I would also like to mention the fact that I am currently using a slightly different sound setup and different, just in general a different setup to normal. I don't expect to be using the setup very often, or maybe even ever again. I'm not sure how it's going to sound compared to normal. If it sounds better or worse, please let me know. Okay, Ginola. Perfect. Ginola is perfect. Let's do that. Now we have the option to push into League One, which I'd like to do because I don't want to build a straight up Bundesliga team with Joe Cole. If we could possibly have some sort of Premier League here, and then we can have League One there. Let's see. Now we're here. Let's go for a left back. Okay, this is interesting. That's not really going to be enough. We do really need. I would really prefer a strong link to Ginola. I'm going to take I was going to say I'm going to take a risk and take Pereira for rating, but let's take Digne just in case. Ronaldo. Nothing else helps. So let's take Ronaldo. You know, we could still push into the Premier League like this. Maybe. It's an option. Okay, so out just for rating. No help here whatsoever. So we'll take Messi. Ljungberg. Okay, I think we have to take Rashford just in case. I don't. Actually, if we're going to do that, I guess we may as well just take Ljungberg. Because he's more interesting, right? Like that. This has turned out to be a pretty interesting draft. But I am a little worried that we're sort of pigeonholing ourselves in a way. Let's take Tushimini because that could help us with this option. I feel like maybe we've tried to just put too many different things in, and we might have ended up screwing ourselves. Okay, so the Gloucesterman would go there. That would work. And if we're doing that, we should do that, I guess. Let's see. Let's go for our centre backs now and see what options we get. St. Just is an option, not a good one. Cody. The thing is, we still need a right back. Really? If we're going to do that, I'm going to have to take St. Just. Perfect. That is absolutely perfect. And a German goalkeeper. And a German goalkeeper. Thank you. That was close, right? Like this. And our final pick is Sula. Here. Okay. Now, I guess we were going to do this anyway, right? So, now, can we make this more interesting? Let's first see if we've got a better rating hiding here somewhere. And Ronaldo would make... Okay, so it's just a 189. We lose points for that. I think that your limit that you look for really is a 190 draft. I think that's where we're aiming. Obviously, we're aiming for as high as we possibly can, but I think that our intention in general is to try and get at least to a 190 when we're trying to make these interesting drafts, you know. Let's have a look at different options on here. So we could go Ronaldo into Ljungberg. Like that. And then that makes it a 190 actually, so that's worked out really well. Is there anything else that's slightly more interesting? I don't think there is. I think this is an interesting draft, honestly. We've got a fantastic bench again. I think that this... So the way I look at it, the rating is about, I would say, a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6 out of 10. The interesting side of the draft is... I mean, we've built a Premier League and Bundesliga hybrid. We've got some fun players in there. We've got a couple of hero players in there. Of course, we managed to shoehorn Cristiano Ronaldo in there. We only have one player that's off chemistry. I'm going to count Ljungberg at 9 as on chemistry because it's just a positional thing, you know. So we have just the one player, so as an interesting draft, I would say this is about an 8 out of 10. So I think I'm going to call this a 7 out of 10 draft. So we will pick our... it really doesn't matter, so we'll just pick this one. And yeah, there we have it. draft number 1 is a interesting 7 out of 10. I'm happy with it. Okay, so draft number 2. And as this loads, I'm going to clear my throat. I have no idea why I'm struggling so much to keep my throat clear today. It's very weird. So I don't want to go with the 4-3-3 because we had that in the last draft. I don't want to use the 4-5-1 flat. So for me, it's a choice between the 3-5-2 and the 4-1-2-1-2 wide. Let's go with the 4-2-1-2 wide. I don't think we've done that yet in these drafts, so let's do that. And let's go with Di Natale as our because if we go with Ibrahimovic, we may as well have gone with Di Natale, right? So Di Natale is the player we are building around today in this draft. Now, to go with Di Natale, we have an interesting option. So we just built a Bundesliga draft whilst I would like to use this card. We all know that I just retire the online one, so we're definitely not going to pick a player just on the fact that I want to play with him. Martial is another option. But I think we're going to go with Correa. Or should we go with Martial? I don't know. Let's go with Martial. Okay. Mane seems like the obvious pick. Again, we get offered Oscar at a point where we just have no option. We're getting offered a lot of German players today, and I'm actually here for it. Usually it's just Premier League, Premier League, Premier League, 4 out of 5. Okay, so let's go with Mane. It's not going to help us, but we do still have the ability to find something strong to go. This is not helping at all. We'll just pick a rating there. And on the left, okay, so we'll pick Insigne because we can do this. That's perfect. If we can maybe find a Pogba or a Fernandes that can, that would work quite well, or even a Sancho. Let's see what CDM we get offered. Locatelli. I guess is our pick. I'm not too happy about it, but that's our pick. Let's go to the reserves. Okay, so I've been getting offered Ronaldinho a lot lately. This time it just doesn't really help us. Petit seems to be the option that's going to most help us. So let's do that. And let's switch him out. That makes things much easier to deal with. So what we're going to try and do now is we're going to try and have a defence that's nothing to do with Premier League or Italy. We may have to compromise with our wing backs, but we'll see. With our fullbacks, sorry. Anthony, nothing here really helps. I guess we could take Biragi just in case. I think we have to do that. Now here, I just said we're gonna try and do something different with our centre back, so I don't want to take Bastoni. Let's take Beloy just in case that is an option, because obviously he will get a full game there. In fact, let's do our centre backs here. Oh God, that's really not helped us. That goes against what we've said. We could go with Nacho. Let's go with Nacho for now. I don't particularly want to do that. Konate, it really wants us to take Konate. I have noticed that the defence is the hardest thing to link. No, so I don't mean link, but it seems to be the defence. It just wants to give you Premier League players all the time. Okay, let's continue with our... Oh, damn. That's interesting. I wonder if we could do that and that, and then hope we get a better right midfield. I mean, this is really going to come down to if we can fill that right midfield slot, which means I think we're going to have to take a boring ZH pick here. Again, we really do need a Man United player, whether it's there or there. A Man United player is really going to help us. I don't want to have to play this Diaz, but let's see what happens. Okay. I don't think Terrier really helps anything. I guess it kind of does, in a way. I didn't mean to do that. What if we do this? We do this. We do this. Then we do this. I think we're probably still going to struggle to get the chemistry even doing that. We've really been offered a lot of centre defensive midfielders this game. We'll take the rating, I guess. Interesting. Not helpful. Not helpful in the least. Okay. Do we take Dallas? It's such a big ratings drop. It's such a big ratings drop, and we do get offered a lot of Premier League defenders. So let's just go with Saliba. rated incredibly low. There's a plane going over my house. I hope that it doesn't pick up on the mic. Okay, there we go. And I'm afraid, guys, this draft has not gone as well as I would have liked. I suppose, in fact, maybe we can do that, but then we give ourselves problems at left back and right back, don't we? And the ironic thing is we were offered a French right back, and I didn't think about it, unfortunately. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not going to work, unfortunately. So yeah, we of course do have this French League on left back, but it's really not going to help anything because he's going to be on 6 cam, 7 cam. Yeah, unfortunately this one has gone awry. We did not, I think where we went wrong was here. To say we went wrong, it was, we didn't really get offered the, what we needed, but this went well. This bit here went well. And we really could have gone into anywhere after that, but unfortunately our reserve picks weren't great. I'm certain there's something I've missed that could have gone better. Of course, a Premier League manager will put us on a 190, and it's just not as interesting or as fun as I'd hoped. It's basically just a Premier League draft with a like a perfect link there. So it's yeah, it's not gone as well as it could have done. So let's take Nuno, and that does give us a 190. But guys, and girls, of course, I'm gonna call this one a fail, and I think this one is a 5 out of 10, maybe a 4. Whilst we have just too many players off cam. Is 1, 2, 3, 4 players off cam. We don't have really any glaring weaknesses in the team. I suppose Walker Peters could be called that, and Insigne also maybe. It just wasn't a very good draft, at least not from where it started anyway. It started pretty well. I have a feeling maybe I had a better pick than Mane. Maybe my Liverpool bias ended up screwing us a bit there. But yeah, it was still fun. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed trying to work out how to get the best out of a draft. sometimes, you try to be creative and it ends up biting you. But that's okay, because that's the fun of it, right? Because if every draft was simple, then there would be no fun in doing them. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope very much that you enjoyed the video. We will be doing FIFA every other day, so please tune in for more, and please consider leaving a like and a subscription. And until next time, stay cozy.